Yep, many yards, many plays this year over 50 yards for touchdown runs by Pfefferman, DeLiz, Lamazny, and so the Big Reds, we'll see what they can do here to answer that impressive drive by the Cougars. Henderson will kick off. For the Cougars, strong foot. Impressive on the extra point attempt. Back for the Big Reds. Number 32, Chris Lamazny. Number 19, Eric Bauer. Left to go in the first quarter. And again, the Dakota Cougars have struck first and lead 7-0 in this district championship high school game here from Chippewa Valley High School. Henderson's kick carries down to about the 5, taken by Bauer up the middle, gets hit at about the 22-yard line and carries out to the 25-yard line. Hit by number 33 for the Cougars, Tim Parslow, and on a tackle, the Big Reds will take over, 1st and 10.
Well, Tim Parslow's had an outstanding season on special teams for Dakota. Been in on several kickoff tackles throughout the year. Also plays fullback on offense.
Big Reds' second possession. 3 and out on the first possession. DeLiz, the quarterback. Vinny Achigian in wide right. His brother, the tight end, to the left. Handoff. Lamazny, about 3, 4, 5 yards on the left-hand side of the Cougar line. Brings the ball out just about to the 30-yard line.
Now, Chris Lamazny has been slow thus far. But as I mentioned earlier, even that play that didn't look like it went for a whole lot ended up picking almost 5 yards and moved it out close to the 30. And that was the problem last week for the Cougars against Rochester, was 3, 4, and 5 yards on every play.
DeLiz over center. 2nd down and 5 from the 30-yard line. Hands off to Lamazny, trying the right side this time, and he's met by the Cougar defense for only a gain of about 2 yards. Solid defensive effort by the Cougars. Bring up a 3rd and about long 3 for the Big Reds.
Now, Vito Dinelli came in on that stop, and Vito's played that middle linebacker position very well for Dakota throughout the year. Broke down nicely on that one and made a good tackle and brings up a 3rd and long 3, as you said, Kevin.
Well, their second 3rd down attempt for the Big Reds. First one was about 3rd and 8, and a long pass was incomplete. This time, 3rd and about 3. Lamazny, the only back in the backfield. 2 wide outs to the left, Achigian and Bauer. And we have a penalty flag on the play. Big Reds appear to have false start on the Big Reds, illegal formation, 5-yard penalty, and the Big Reds will be backed up to this 3rd and 8 that they had earlier. So we'll see what they're going to do here on 3rd and 8 or 9 from their own 26, 27-yard line.
We got 12 guys on the field.
DeLiz, the quarterback. Vinny Achigian wide right. Pfefferman in the slot. DeLiz, slant pass to complete to number 19, Bauer. Nice pitch and catch for the 1st down. Moves the ball out to the 44-yard line of the Big Reds.
Well, that's what the Dakota defense wanted to do, force Chippewa Valley into a 3rd and long situation, but Jim DeLiz hooks up with Bauer there and picks up a big 1st down to keep the drive alive. And one of the things that the coaches wanted to do for Dakota is force Jim to throw the ball, and given the chance, I'm sure he will try and take advantage.
Jimmy's second pass of the night was complete for the 1st down. He's over center with Lamazny again, the lone setback. Handoff, left-hand side, Lamazny tries to get outside, and he gains about 3 or 4 on the play. Cougars swarming to make the tackle.
Sometimes for our viewers it may be a little bit deceptive. These plays don't seem to be going for much, but that was a gain of nearly 4, and it's just a great surge by the the Big Reds offensive line that's getting the job done.
Ball at the 47-yard line. 2nd down, about 6 for the Big Reds. Cleveland split right, Bauer split left. Pfefferman in the slot, handoff on a counter to Pfefferman. Sidesteps one man, breaks a tackle, and gets it in over the 50-yard line. made a 3-yard gain out of some, not much there. Worked around a couple Cougar defenders to pick up about 3 yards, bring up 3rd down and 4.
Well, the Cougars there at the last minute brought in an extra defensive lineman, removed one of their linebackers to a down position to try and stop that running play. And the ball rests right now on the midfield stripe, 3rd and a long 3. Big Reds picked up their last 3rd down on a nifty pass.
Third down attempt for the Big Reds. 1 for 2, 50% at this point. DeLiz, pitch left to Lemazny. Looks like he's got some room. Very close to the 1st down and does pick it up. Needed 4, got 5. Big Reds will have a 1st down at the 45-yard line of the Cougars.
Well, there's that surge again as the Big Red left side of that offensive line just pushed the Cougars defense back. Chris picked his hole and picked up that 1st down at the 45-yard line. Good piece of running there, good patience.
First and 10, Big Reds. DeLiz, the quarterback. Fakes the ball, looking downfield, tosses towards Eddie Cheegan. Ball's overthrown on 1st down to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Big Reds.
Eddie's a big target out there at 6'2", 235. Jim just a little bit too much momentum on that ball and sailed it over his head. It brings up 2nd and 10 from the 45. And Chippewa showing a little bit more passing game perhaps than the Cougars anticipated. So both teams coming out with some surprises.
A couple chameleon teams here, I guess. The Cougars come out running and the Big Reds come out passing. 2nd down and 10. DeLiz, the quarterback. Handoff, Lemazny, left-hand side. Stopped at the line of scrimmage by the Cougars. Slipped off a tackle, whoever that tackler was, and slipped off a blocker and made a nice tackle on Lemazny.
Now that was just a great job by Jason Vignew of shedding his block and getting outside to stop that play. Jason, that's right, he's the brother of Sean, and they're both just outstanding players. Jason's a senior. Sean will be back for another year. He's only a junior. He's number 20 in the linebacking corps.
3rd down, just less than 10 for the Big Reds, and the Big Red passing attack will probably come out here again. Man to look for may be Pfefferman if he's in the game. Fake by DeLiz, looking for a Cheegan. DeLiz is hit once, breaks the tackle, brings it forward to about the 47, but he's brought down by the Cougar lineman, and it'll bring up 4th down and about 12 for the Big Reds.
Well, he was hung there by Mike Hong, number 62, who finished it up. But great pressure on the rollout there, disrupted that play, and the Big Reds will be forced to punt. It's Jared Schultz back deep once again for Dakota. He'll stand at about his own 15. Bobby Frontera will do the kicking duties. Good snap. And a pretty good kick. Schultz fields at the 15, makes a move, and is drilled right there by number 84, Pete Petrovic. Tight end, 6'1", 190, and a good special teams tackle there. It'll set up 1st and 10 for Dakota from their own 17-yard line. Pretty good kick there by Frontera, and a tricky win tonight.
Yeah, wind, a little bit of a crosswind. He did get a spiral out of it. And with only 9 seconds here, the Cougars will probably run the last play of the 1st quarter. And let's see what they do here, Kevin.
Well, they set up with 4 wide outs. Spread formation. Wojciechowski runs the draw to Sasson. Sasson stumbles out over the 20. Ball may be loose. But the enthusiasm of that pileup, apparently not. Paul moved it out to the 22, and that's the end of the 1st quarter. After 12 minutes, the Dakota Cougars lead the Chippewa Valley Big Reds 7-0 in this playoff district championship game. Kevin, what were your thoughts on that 1st quarter when you mentioned 2 chameleon teams coming out and doing things that they didn't show in the 1st meeting?
Well, that's probably very wise by both coaching staffs. I think the Big Reds do want to keep it on the ground. Their passing seemed to be more out of necessity as they had some long 3rd down situations. Cougars, however, were in good position most of the time because of effective running. They could run or throw. When they needed a 3rd down play, they went to Sam Anderson on a little slant for a 1st down. But overall, the running of Paul Sasson made it the smart thing to do. And, you know, just like Coach Carr here, who normally is a guy who really likes to throw the ball year in and year out, but he sees for the Big Reds a team that really runs the ball well, and he's kind of changed his attack. Cougars changed their attack in the first quarter, and to their benefit as they lead 7-0 as we enter the second quarter.
Well, Paul Sasson has had success in the running game. He picked up 101 yards, 102 yards, and had a big game, 155 yards on 18 carries against Grosse Pointe North in a game that clinched a share of the White Division Championship for the Cougars. They had a solid first quarter. Now the Cougars will set up, moving left to right at their own 23. Dave Reeling in motion. Wojciechowski will hand off to Sasson, and not a whole lot there for Paul on that play. It'll bring up third down.
Big Reds, Tom Norito in on the tackle, and number 40, Brett Hauser, doing a nice job of, but still a gain on the play. Brings up about third down, 4 yards to go for the Cougars.
Now third down and 4 at about the 23-yard line. Cougars will try and move the chains here and keep the momentum they established in the first quarter. 4 wide out set. Wojciechowski pointing out blocking assignments to his offensive lineman. Takes his straight drop, lofts it up there. He's looking out there for Anderson. Anderson's got it inside the Chippewa Valley 45 to the 44, where he's brought down by Brandon Thompson, but not after a big gain by the Cougars. That play goes for 35 yards. Or excuse me, that play goes for 29 yards.
Well, Sam, you got to be impressed. He's a big target, 6'4". To me, this year looks like he's got improved speed, and he got a little bit behind the Big Red defense. Was pretty well covered at the end, but Sam got up, caught the ball, and Cougars had a great play there, and have been very effective moving the ball as it's at just inside the 45-yard line.
Well, Sam has worked hard to shave some extra pounds, and he has been very fleet of foot this season. Here's the handoff to Parslow running left. He's got room, cuts it inside the 40, close to the 35, and close to another Cougar first down. So Tim Parslow, who also saw a lot of running action in the middle of the season when Paul Sasson was hurt, picks up big yardage on first down and sets up second and short and opens up the playbook here for the Cougars.
And the Big Reds are challenged right now. The Cougars have come out and have a good game plan, have done an excellent job, and have put the Big Reds back on their heels. We'll see how they respond here as the Cougars are now not knocking on the door yet, but they've found the handle and they're looking at it.
Second down and 2 now from the Chippewa 36. 3 wide outs. Offset eye for Wojciechowski, who barks the signals. Anderson in motion. Todd will roll, pump fake, looking deep, looking for Reeling. Reeling is out there, and the ball is incomplete, out of bounds. Well, that's a play the Cougars have ran successfully throughout the season, that out and up double move play to Dave Reeling. That time, though, it was pretty well covered, and the ball was thrown out of bounds. It brings up third down and 2.
Well, we've got that west to east crosswind, too, and I think that was a good addition to the defense as it took Todd's pass, which was pretty well thrown, but added about 4 or 5 yards to it to the east and took it out of bounds. So bring up third down and 1 for the Cougars.
Third and short now for DHS. Twins to the right. Wojciechowski sends Reeling in motion. Turns and hands off to Sasson. Sasson straight ahead. He got inside the 35. Well, he's going to be real close to a first down. Tom Norito made the stop for Chippewa, and the officials will call for a measurement. No, they won't. They'll call it a first down for the Cougars at the 34. So the chains move again for the DHS offense. And the clock running now with 9:30 to go in the half, and the Cougars lead at 7-0. Brett and Wojciechowski hustle onto the field. Todd goes into the huddle with his cheat sheet, something he's used all year. He's got all the plays written out on a laminated sheet, and then he shoves it down his pants when he gets ready to run the play. Just better hope that never falls into the hands of the opposition. Split backs now behind Todd. Turns and hands off to Tim Parslow, and Parslow will lose a couple on that play.
Well, the Big Reds met the challenge on first down for a 2-yard loss, and Cougars are at the 36-yard line again, where it was third down just a second ago with 8:50 left to go in the second quarter. It's still the Dakota Cougars 7, Chippewa Valley Big Reds 0.